Games Select, a Father and Son podcast.
Hello and welcome to Games Select, the Father and Son podcast. Except now it's Games Select, a Father and Son podcast.
Yeah, we did change the tune. Hello, everyone. Sorry, I've jumped in there, but just to add, we did change the tune. It sounds a bit different.
I have some things to say.
No, hang on. I didn't really like it when I did it, but apparently it's okay for season 2.
Okay, so the reason it took a little while to upload it is, one, Dad decided not to play SpongeBob in the end, but two, we've had 2 more people pass since then, and also our washing machine just broken.
Yes, and I will put a dedication to my Nana and my great aunt as well on this podcast on YouTube. Yes, it's been very sad, hasn't it? We've had a lot of people pass away. Obviously, the last episode was dedicated to my dad, which has all been very, very sad and very emotional. It's been a really tough time, hasn't it? But gaming has got us through. Absolutely, I think gaming has got me through, as well as spending excess money on wrestling figures. That's also got me through. And I'm sure we discussed that we're going to change things up a bit going forward on this with these videos, didn't we?
Yeah.
So what are we going to do, Brody?
Well, not on this video, but sometime we're going to plan to do a live video, because we've got a green screen now.
We have invested in a green screen. We can do live videos. We just need to learn how, don't we? And we're going to do that, and we're going to let everybody know. Maybe not live, but like in person so they can see us.
Yeah, that's what we mean by live, as in you can see us. We're live people.
We're alive. We're not dead.
Well, we've never been dead, but we have. But right now, it's just cartoon versions of us, as you will be seeing on the screen.
Exactly.
Or
in
if
cartoon
you're on
land.
Spotify, you'll just be hearing us.
Yeah, but we can do it in person, and we'll look to get a date and do one of those. But what we're also doing is changing things up, because we want to try and maximize our reach, don't we? You know, with the Spotify, with the podcast, with the YouTube as well. So we're doing best ofs, really, aren't we, in regards to, or our favourite of certain things. So rather than focus on one particular game, last month we focused on Plucky Squire, wasn't it?
A few months ago, like it was actually December now, so about 2 months.
Yeah, okay, so it's been a little while, I get that. So we're actually doing the top of
again
a particular theme or type of game.
And this time it's top 5 of the Nintendo's classic game,
Mario, exactly. So whatever stars Mario, whatever we played, we have our top 5 of each, don't we? I think this is going to be really interesting, because you're from a generation that's quite young, because you're only...
I play a few. I'm 10, nearly 11, but I have played the old ones.
Yeah, but you act like I'm 400 years old, right? So it's going to be really interesting to see.
At least some people my age don't even play old games. At least I play old games.
That's very true. And you have to play old games for this podcast purposes, really.
I also played old games on my 3DS anyway.
I mean, you were playing games when I had the NES Mini when that first came out. I think it was 2018, 2019. You would have been like 2. One of the first pictures I've got is you playing this NES Mini when you're about 2 years old. I don't think you knew what you were doing or what was going on, but you looked like you were having fun. I'm thinking you were probably playing one of the games that might be on my countdown today. We'll see. I'm not sure what it is, but I think it is on that NES Mini. But let's get to it then. Who's going to go first? Am I going to go first, or are you going to go first?
Izzy's going first, our dog.
Well, Izzy hasn't got a best 5 because she's not got opposable thumbs.
Okay, so I'll be going first. But first, this is Game Select the musical, isn't it?
Game Select the musical?
Which is why I prepared a song.
You've got a song?
Welcome to Game Select the musical. To Game Select the musical. Are you ready? Come on. Welcome to Game Select the musical. Come on. That's all I've written so far.
That's very good. I wasn't expecting a musical rendition. You should get on the phone to Andrew Lloyd Webber. He might be able to get us a slot at the West End. Game Select West End. Yeah, and we can go on stage. And that is the first song. Have you got a name for that song?
No. It's Game Select the musical song. That's basically
Game Select the musical song. Perfect. Love it. I wasn't expecting that. That was out of left field. I don't know whether you run that by our producers here, but let's ask the producers. Izzy?
Izzy! She's not appearing.
No, she's probably eating someone or something.
Not someone. Not someone.
Someone. She's a wolf. Anyway, so are you going to start? Are we going to go 5 backwards and 5 each, or 1, 1, 1, 1? Yeah.
1, 1.
And you're going to start 5, so
Yeah.
least to best. And we've also got some notable ones that we've missed out, haven't we?
We're going to mention those at the end.
Mention those at the end. There's some interesting ones in there.
So,
So,
let me
without
go.
further ado, Brody, hopefully there's no more songs.
There's no more songs planned,
Are
luckily.
you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Number 5 for Brody is Super Mario Maker 2.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's interesting. Why?
So, the second in the Maker series, because I've got it on the 3DS, but it's Supreme to the one before it, with a fun story mode to it, and you can make torturous worlds for your dad in the mode.
Yes, I remember quite a lot playing that and loving it. And some of those levels are awful. And you made a really one that I just died over and over again.
Yeah, it took you like 10 tries to complete.
There was no way to complete it. And that you can only, if you complete it, then it gets uploaded, and it's for other people to play. And it can be really hard, some of those, when you make it. But I actually agree with you. This almost made my top 5, right? And I thought, probably won't put that in there. But I'm surprised you have. I think Mario Maker 2 is a great game. It didn't make my top 5, but it was in my notable
Yeah, but and
mentions.
So, like I always do this, you don't, but I do. Why it's not number 1? I feel I can't put it higher. Of playing, because playing can get boring. It's one of those games where it's really fun, but if you play it for a while, you realise, oh, this is getting a bit.
Yes, and it does have a story mode, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Where you build this house, and yes, and they're like pre-made levels by Nintendo. That's a nice bit. The online stuff is where the interesting stuff is, and downloading people's creations that are crazy, like you. Make crazy levels
to torture
that make me scream. But I agree. One of the best games, I think, on the Switch, Mario Maker 2, fantastic game, and Mario can wear a builder's hat. That's what it wears a lot, isn't it?
Okay, you're on 5.
My number 5. So it's not Mario Maker 2, but almost kind of did hit that spot. So my one is one that you may or may not have played. I believe it's on Nintendo Switch Online. It is for the Game Boy. It is Super Mario Land.
Played it once. I didn't play it for that long though.
Yeah, Super Mario Land. It's basically the first Mario game on the Game Boy.
Yeah.
Obviously, you had the Nintendo Entertainment System version, Super Mario Brothers, the first one. But I did prefer Super Mario Land. And I don't know whether that's just because I had it on the Game Boy and I could kind of take it anywhere. And it was pretty special, and it was different to that one. And I felt like not many people had played it, but it turns out I think a lot of people did play it and did enjoy it. The music's, for me, was very catchy and very different.
I'm sorry, but I play on mute.
Yeah, you do. You don't listen to any of the music. And it's quite a hard game, and the characters are quite small in it, and it's on the Game Boy.
Well, Game Boy screen isn't big. So what do you expect? You expect to have this massive TV-sized screen and play it with loads of big characters.
Well, because I used to have the Super Game Boy, I could plug it into my Super Nintendo and could play it that way, and it was bigger on a bigger screen. Even back in the 90s, though, our screens weren't big screens like we've got now.
Yeah. It was still bigger than a Game Boy screen.
Yeah, so playing it on the Game Boy was tough, but I loved that game. Music was great. It was quite hard. I'm not sure, if I'm being honest, whether I ever completed it. And maybe I should go back and try it on the Switch Online, which I believe is on there. And play it. If I can't play it on there, I'm sure there's another way to find it. Go and buy a copy of it, plug it into a Game Boy.
You don't own a Game Boy though.
No, not anymore. However, I could.
I feel like it would be cool. They're expensive, but £75, not the most expensive thing.
But you could buy I believe you can buy a Game Boy Advance, the flip ones, and that does play Game Boy games.
Oh, does it?
They stick out a bit at the bottom, but that can play them.
Oh.
So that is an option as well. And I think Game Boy Advance flip ones are a bit cheaper. They don't all have lights or screen lights, but that's an option if you want to play Game Boy games.
Cool.
And they're a bit better as well, I feel, because they can charge, I believe. The flip ones, anyway, can charge. And I know we're going off on tangent, but I think the Game Boy Advance is a really nice design. Has always been. Anyway, Super Mario Land. That's my number 5. What's your number 4?
My number 4, and I know Dad will agree with this because he has said this to me before. He hates this game. It's an old one. It's an open world, older one. Super Mario Sunshine.
Well, somebody had to put it on the list, and it wasn't going to be me. Go on. Why do you love Super Mario Sunshine?
Well, I think it's an amazing older game.
Yep.
That you hate.
I don't hate it.
You've said to me before, it's terrible. Oh, I hate electricity.
Yeah, because I feel like I replay that first level over and over again when I play it.
Well, you have water powers. I mean, yeah, you have water powers. They have to clean stuff up in some parts. You get sent to jail, basically, in it.
Yeah, you've got the flood. That's what he's called,
Yeah.
isn't he? And it cleans it. I think that mechanic is really nice, really good. I did play it on the GameCube back in the day, and it's great. But the best version of it now is on Switch, isn't
Yeah,
it?
we have the free collection. We got
We
it when
do.
it was a bit cheaper, but now they stopped printing it, of course, and now it's worth more.
Yeah, and we'll get into it, but the games on that collection are totally worth it,
Yeah,
right?
it's free of the older open world ones.
And some of those games may or may not come up on our list today, so we'll see, won't we? But
Anyway, why it's not number 1 is because I do understand your hatred. It can be annoying at some times.
yeah, chasing that guy around the town at the beginning, I found annoying. The platforming is a bit annoying.
Also, the No Socks Clan is back.
No socks, you threw your socks away again. Lovely. They're probably wet because our washing machine is broken and appears to have flooded the kitchen. So that's why we're a bit later doing this today, aren't we?
Yeah.
But hey, never mind. If we're swimming at the end of this, it'll be like a Mario level.
The ones you hate, in fact.
I hate the swimming level.
And that's why I make sure to put loads of them on my Mario Maker.
Yeah, you do with Mario Maker. So tell me more. Tell me more about Sunshine.
But it is a great game, in my opinion.
Yes, it is.
And it's one of the greatest maybe not the greatest, but one of the greatest open world Mario games, in my opinion.
Okay, no, I can see that completely, and I think it's deserving. I didn't put it in my list just because it makes me irrationally angry. Can't explain it; it just does. But that's great. So, what number am I on now?
Your number 4.
My number 4. It's a game that is also on that collection on the Switch, and it was originally released on the Wii.
Oh no, not that one. The one I hate. Is number 4 our hatred level?
So my number 4 is a game that you do not like. It's Super Mario Galaxy.
My head hurts already just thinking of the world spinning.
Now, I could have been cheeky and done Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2, because there is a joint double for
My
that.
head's already spinning.
But I thought, listen, let's do Super Mario Galaxy, because it absolutely changed the way that Mario was, in my opinion. It was on the Wii, released on the Wii, used motion controls, but we hadn't had a game like that.
Well, we had an open world game.
We had, but not to that jump and that leap. Sunshine was lovely, fantastic, but it wasn't the same. This seemed truly open. You're jumping between planets. I mean, they're about to make a movie named after this game. I mean, it's one of the best games of all time.
We watched that movie. It's not all on Galaxy. There's some bits from different things.
There is. But I think, and I know Super Mario Galaxy doesn't have Yoshi in it. Yoshi came in the second one. That's also a good game. But this one, I think, changed a lot for me. Because I was older when the Wii came out. And I was even older when Super Mario Galaxy came out. But to have it and play it, I thought, this is amazing. I love it. I think it's visually striking. I think it's different. It can give you motion sickness. I will absolutely agree on that. If you play it for too long and you have to stop, especially some of those boss battles, they can make you a bit sick because you're going around the planets. But I think it's a technical marvel. There's some really good story in there. And I think the release on Switch, because we've bought it now twice, so I've actually bought that game 3 times. On the Wii, I've got it on the Switch, and I've got it on the Switch again.
And Switch, yep.
I never bought it on the Wii U though, so that's good. Good I didn't buy it too much.
Well, you buy it again then? The game I hate so much and only you play? Why do you need to
Maybe
buy
in
more?
10 years I'll buy another version of it, an anniversary edition or something. I love that game. I think
hate
it
it.
deserves to be number 4, though. I think it's respectful. So you're number 3 then. Go on.
Well, it's the Paper Mario game. It's one of the newer ones. Technically, it's the newest one. But Thousand Year Door was a remake of it because
Yes.
it's Paper Mario Origami King, which came out like 2020. But it's the newest, fresh idea one, if you know what I mean. Because Paper Mario Thousand Year Door was a remake of the older game.
So which one is it you've got at number 3?
Paper Mario Origami King.
Yes, that's a remake of the Nintendo 64
No.
version.
No, it's not.
Oh, no, Thousand Year Door is, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you like Origami King.
Yeah. You know,
I agree with you.
you beat that game, actually.
I love that. I do love that game. It's not made my list, but I do love that game.
A more unique and fun take on Paper Mario. It's not the same, actually, as regular. There's some different parts to it.
Yeah, and it's different than Colour Splash. Colour Splash, which we played on the Wii U,
Yeah.
was good.
Yeah.
And that should probably be re-released as well. But I think you're right. Origami King wipes it out of the water. It's a really good game.
With great story and a new combat system.
Yes. Well, is that the one where we're moving the rings?
Yeah, it's a completely
Yeah,
new combat.
I love that. And I love some of the, without spoiling it for too many people, but some of the stationary boss battles with like
Yeah.
the scissors and the staple gun.
And I know how much you love the elastic band.
The elastic band boss. But I do, yeah, I agree. That is a great game. And again, it's a Switch game. So a lot of these are
Yeah.
Switch games, which shows how I think successful the Switch has been over the past 10 years.
Yeah. So why it's not number 1?
Is it because of the elastic bands?
A lot of bosses can be annoying and repetitive.
Yeah, I agree. And if you get the... Why are you dancing?
I put it in my script for some reason.
Right. I mean,
I wrote this when I had a headache, by the way.
yeah, it can be repetitive, and there is a lot of dancing bits in it like that, to be honest. And if you make one wrong move, you can have to go all the way back to the start of the fight. There was a couple of the dragons that did that. Very frustrating. Okay, I'm up for that. So that was your number 3.
Yes.
My number 3 is one that I don't think... I couldn't leave this off the list, quite frankly. I think this is one of the best games of all time because it made Mario go 3D in the first place. It's Super Mario 64.
Didn't make my list. But actually, it is a really good game.
Yeah, I mean, you can't... Before that, everything was 2D, right? Until in 1996 or whatever it was, we were introduced to Mario going 3D. And obviously you weren't around then, but you can imagine that people were like, wow, this is...
I played it a lot, though, that game.
Yeah, no, I know you have. But it was just amazing to be able to actually move around in 3D, explore the castle in 3D.
So have all the collection games been mentioned now?
Yeah, they have. So that collection, that's why it's so sought after on the Switch, I think. Those 3 games are fantastic.
Yeah. You don't agree on one and I don't agree on one.
But they're still great
Yeah.
and value for money. Even if people are paying 70 quid for it, I think it is worth it. Those games are fantastic. Super Mario 64.
Plus, if you want to talk about it, really, £70 is the price of one Nintendo Switch 2 game. Plus, think about it, it's 3 games anyway if you want to think about it logically.
Some people don't think like that because Super Mario 64 is now, what, 30 years old?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, but it still is great.
Yeah.
Now, there was also a remaster, I think, on the DS.
Yeah, I have had that, actually.
Which is okay.
It's not as good.
But not as good, no, absolutely. You need it. Play it on Nintendo Switch Online if you haven't. I think it's on there as well.
Yeah, I think it is on there. But that's not got upgraded graphics, of course.
No, it hasn't. That's the difference with the collection. But it's still a great game. When I first saw it, I couldn't believe it. You know, again, I would have been about 10, your age,
Yeah.
and watched it. I think, and I didn't have a Nintendo 64 straight away. We got one later, but actually, I saw
Did that help in the decision of getting one?
Oh, 100%. But you looked at that. I think it was around a friend's house I saw it, and I thought, oh, wow, this is absolutely amazing. Great. I mean, we'll go into it, but I know this isn't about Zelda, but Zelda on the N64 as well, Ocarina of Time.
I had that on 3DS.
Yeah, those 2 games made the N64 what it was. Great game, and it makes you want to go and play it right now, but it's a fantastic game. Right now.
Nick Aldis reference from WWE.
Okay, so
number 2.
that's my number 3. What's your number 2?
Now, another Switch game. Shocker. But you played this one less than me. It's a Mario plus Rabbids game, but it's the one that I played mainly. Sparks of Hope.
Yeah.
So you played King of Battle, never completed it,
No, it's hard.
but this one actually helped with that because,
Yes.
well, it's a worthy successor to Kingdom Battle, and combat is, 1, already easier, and 2, if it is getting hard, you can just make it so you don't have to take damage.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a God mode, I think is what they call
Yeah.
it, isn't it? So you don't take any damage.
I mean, I haven't played the whole game with that. Like, if I got stuck, I would activate it, but
Yeah.
only if I got, like, stuck. But that really helped. I completed it.
Yeah, I think that helps in games. I'm all for that. May as well have options, because some games, if you get stuck, you never ever go back to it, because you go, well, I'm fed up with that now. Whereas that, if you got stuck on it, you could just power past it. I did play that game. I think I finished.
No, you didn't.
Did I not finish that one?
No, you only played it a bit. I was the one who finished.
Ah.
You watched me finish it.
Oh,
actually.
maybe watched you finish it.
Yeah, I was in your room.
Is
when I
that the
finished
one with the maze bit with the pipes, and you have to
No,
go
that's
the right
the
way, or
Kingdom
is that
Battle.
Kingdom Battle?
That's in the final. You're on the final level, Kingdom Battle, but you can never beat the Bowser Jr.
Yeah, he's really hard, but we'll get there. Maybe I'll go back to it because I should finish it really. But great game.
It's not number 1. It just can't beat number 1. Nothing can beat my number 1, in my opinion.
Well, we'll get to that in a moment. Those games are really cheap, aren't they? Kingdom Battle and Sparks of Hope.
Well, yeah, like £20. So
Yeah, so I mean, if anybody's got a Switch or just got one, I recommend either of those games. Really enjoyable, and you can pick them up fairly cheap as well. You're not spending £70 like you are for the Mario collection. So my number 2. Now, I am old, so you have to bear with me. This is a little bit older than even Mario 64, but it's Super Mario Brothers 3.
I knew you were going to say that. I thought, well, yesterday you haven't talked about, this would be a great game to play.
So that's number 2, Super Mario Bros. 3. The reason being, I played it on the original Nintendo Entertainment System. It blew me away. The graphics, because it was so upgraded from the first Super Mario Brothers. The second Super Mario was a weird game.
You turn it from it.
Yes.
But it wasn't something different in Japan the second
Yeah,
one.
it was. So it's taken from that game.
It's not the same. Japan got the real second one.
Yeah, Lost Levels. Yeah.
It's less levels, but they got the real one.
But Super Mario Bros. 3 with that iconic flying Mario, Tanuki Mario, on the cover, flying. There's so many secrets.
I got to turn it. I'm gonna throw it. That's the second one.
That's the second one. There's so many secrets in Super Mario Bros. 3. Also, because back then we didn't have the ability to save, I think it did save, or we did have a save system on it. But sometimes if I got to a bit, you just leave the Nintendo on and go to school, come back and continue playing. But it's it's one of those games. I think it was one of those games that I spent time at night when I was like 10, maybe 9, just staying awake trying to complete Super Mario Bros. 3. It's such a great game. Have you played it? Yeah. Okay.
Only a bit.
Only a bit.
Like
I mean,
level.
It basically, all the subsequent games have been based off that because it has the world map, and you're going round and you're going in, and the battles in the castle are great. And all the newer games seem to have that, don't they? I can't pick. I mean, there is a better game, and it's my number 1, but this is a classic and it's fantastic. And I had to mention it. What's your number 2?
1, you mean?
Oh, is it number 1 we're on now?
The greatest open world Mario game of all time, Mario Odyssey.
Okay.
Come on, it can't be beat.
That cannot be beat, and I have to say that is also my number 1.
So
Is
let's
Mario
talk about it
Odyssey.
just now.
What?
So let's just talk about
Let's just talk about Mario Odyssey. Why it's the best game ever made.
So, in my opinion, the amazing open world Mario game with Cappy, your cat.
Yeah.
It is amazing and what's that? I am evil, Brody.
Why are you being evil, Brody?
I'll take it from here. It's cool with some collectible story and such. Oh, the sweet you. Boo!
I don't know what's happened there. Brody seems to have gone a little bit crazy, and he's left the studio now.
Okay, I'm back. Don't worry.
Okay. Are you evil Brody now?
I'm regular Brody.
You're regular Brody now. Were you being like the evil Mario in Sunshine? Is that what
Yes.
you're referencing there?
Yes.
The evil Ink Mario.
Yeah. Anyway, what was I talking about? Better anyway. Anyway, this really,
It's one of the greatest games ever made, isn't it?
yeah.
The battles, the cutscenes. New Donk City is one of my favourite places to go around. For some reason, that made us discover that Mario is not a human being, because the humans in that don't look like Mario.
It's really fun, and the course open world take of it really.
And there's basically infinite moons to collect. I don't think I've ever got all the moons.
I mean, there is one better game, but it's Donkey Kong, so you can't.
I disagree.
You think Odyssey that?
Having recently played Donkey Kong Bonanza, I love it, but it's not Odyssey. Mario Odyssey is better than Donkey Kong.
Anyway, it's just amazing.
It's amazing. They're both good games, but Mario Odyssey, that changed what it means to, and I think that's why we're waiting so long for a new Mario game, a 3D Mario game,
Yeah,
because
we got Donkey Kong instead.
we
but
got
still,
spoiled with Mario Odyssey, and if they are doing something and working on something, it needs to be different or bigger. Not necessarily saying it has to be both.
there were so many places you could travel to though.
Yeah.
Like New Donk City, there was the water place, the beach place, where you weird boss in that beach. It's the weird octopus guy in that
Yeah,
beach.
that is weird. I think
Not the weirdest one. Weirdest one, bird soup.
Yeah, that's a weird one too. I think the costume collecting in that's great.
Yeah.
You get to change all your different outfits. And I think you could still go back today and find another moon.
Yeah.
You find one somewhere.
We both haven't completed. Well, you've completed the game. I've got quite far in the game. We both haven't completed the game 100% though.
No, because there's dark side, and I think there's darker side as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
Which you have to get a certain amount of moons, and then that unlocks, and that's really tough. And you're using Cappy to jump on stuff, but basically it's there. If you want a challenge, go for that game. If you want something easy, go for that game. If you just have a Switch and you've gone, I've just got a Switch. What game should I get? Get that game.
I mean, Mum, not a big gamer, only really plays Animal Crossing. She's even played that game.
Yeah.
Only for like first 3 levels, but she's played the game.
I remember first getting that game and playing it non-stop. Basically like I did Donkey Kong Bonanza, but playing it non-stop all the way through. But even now I go back and go, have I got any other moons I can find? Something else I can do? And that just shows what a great game it is. So I'm glad we both agreed on the number 1. Maybe not on the rest of our rankings, but lovely. Okay, so give me notable ones that didn't make your list, Bradley.
Well, we'll take turns to make a notable one. These aren't really any specific order, my notable ones.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
So, I'm going to talk about a special mention for me is Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
Yeah.
That is a fun game, but it just didn't make the cut.
No, and is it because it's the first one and you feel the second one was better because of the mechanic it had about if you die?
And it kind of made me think, oh, they could have done better.
They could have done, and they did. They improved on it.
Yeah.
Didn't they? It's still a good game, though.
Yeah. It kind of lowered my opinion to it after they made the other one, and I realised they could. But part of that might be because they realised the mistakes they made in I never completed the DLC for Sparks of Hope, and I've got nowhere near completing the DLC for this. I've not completed the main game. The DLC I have started on, because you don't need to play the main game to...
It's Donkey Kong, isn't it?
Yeah.
In that one.
There's 3 DLCs for Sparks of Hope, and it takes ages. There's Tower of Doom.
Mm-hmm.
There is the Last Spark Hunter.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And then there's the Rayman DLC in Sparks of Hope.
That's cool.
But in this one, there is that one Donkey Kong DLC.
Which is a separate game, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your special mention of one of the special mentions.
I kind of mentioned it already, but it's Super Mario Brothers. I mean,
What?
it's the first one. When I played that, I'd come from a Commodore 64 and onto a Nintendo. And I just was blown away with the music and going down the pipes and the level skip, which is hidden in there as well, which is great. And when
Plus
I first discovered
the first level is the most iconic level in the entire Mario thing. They remake it in Mario Maker in a 3D way. It's just so iconic. That level is so. The first level is the most iconic.
And you've got to
level.
remember, we didn't have the internet or anything like that when I first got that game. So basically, you were going in blind and just doing what you could. And when I realised you could run along the top of the screen, I was like, what? And on that second, you just go along the top and then you get the level skip. It blows your mind.
Because the thing is, nowadays, if you play it, you can go, right, use the internet. Oh, you can do this, you can do that, you can do that. But back then, you would just play it and go, oh, I can do this.
I found something. It was amazing. It truly was amazing. Anyway, what's your next?
Well, it's not in a specific order.
No.
So, it was close, but then I realised, no, I just don't. We both mentioned this before. It's a Paper Mario game on the Wii. It's Paper Mario Color Splash.
Lovely game.
Rock, paper, scissors is a weird thing you can do in that.
Yeah, it is. What's the name of Rock, Paper, Scissors?
I can't
It has
remember.
a name, doesn't it? I can't
Yeah.
remember what they call it. But yeah, it's a good game, and we played it and we finished it, I think.
Yeah, no, we never did actually. We got
Did we
really
not?
near the
Really
end.
far. Yeah, it's not quite as good as Origami King, I don't think, but it's up there.
You got really far in it though.
Yeah. If they ported it to the Switch, it'd be great.
Yeah, the problem is loading times takes hours.
Yeah, even on the Wii U, it takes ages, doesn't it?
Yeah, and there's half the time I go on it now and it goes, just glitches off and I have to go on it again.
That's the Wii U for you.
But it is fun. It
Yeah.
is extremely fun, but I feel like if they remade that, it would be amazing.
It would. Maybe they will. I mean, Nintendo are liking to re-release things again and make us pay like £60. So fingers crossed they do release that one. Okay, my next one is Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo. Now, this was the first game that introduced Yoshi into the equation.
I heard you wrong, and thank goodness I did. I thought you said Super Mario Kart World, and I was like, what? And then I realised, wait, what you're saying, and I went, oh, we're talking about the
I've
Yoshi
got a copy
game.
of it upstairs. Great game. Really fun, but not top 5, but a really good game because it had Yoshi. Yoshi arrived.
Yoshi!
Another one? You got any more?
I have one more.
So do I.
It is a 3DS game.
Yeah.
A Mario Party game.
Yeah.
It's Mario Party Island Tour.
Yeah, that's like a combination, isn't it, of all the games?
It's not.
Mini
That's,
games.
It's no. That's.
Oh, that's versus 100 or something, isn't it?
Yeah. So this is a 3DS game that also has this story mode where there's this tower and you have to go up completing mini games.
I've never played this.
And there's bosses, and you get to like the top. Have to get to the top floor. There's also got the regular party mode. And once you complete it the first time, you unlock Bowser Jr. and you can play the tower again as Bowser Jr., which actually changes the reactions because you're stopping Bowser and it's like, what?
No, that's funny. That's funny. That sounds fun. Maybe I'll look at that. I've never heard of that.
It's on the 3DS.
Yeah.
It's Mario Party Island Tour. I got it from the same place we got locked inside.
Yes, you bought it from Cash Converters, didn't you? Where they locked us in that time. Not because we were stealing.
Someone else
was stealing, and they just locked down, and that's it. And you're all prisoners of the state, basically, and can't escape. But yeah, we got out eventually, and yeah, you bought that game. Okay, my last one is one that I have mentioned to you before, and I told you about. I played it originally on my old PC back in the early 90s. It's Mario's Time Machine, right? Which is
educational.
It was never going to hit top 5, but it's so weird that you basically learn about history and have to fill in the words, and Mario goes through time. And there's a weird surfing bit between the levels. You have to surf and collect things. It's such a weird game, but I couldn't not mention it and think I did learn a fair bit about history from it, so it did its part. But the fact that it's an educational game, hey, I learned about Mozart, I learned about Isaac Newton, all that stuff from that game. Really great. So if you love history and you love Mario, check out Mario's Time Machine. Sorry, Brody was just whispering in my ear. Well, he doesn't really have to because you can just say out loud. Apparently, we've got another segment coming up, and we have in a moment. But that I thought I'd mention Mario's Time Machine. Now I'm going to make you play it. I think one day.
I've seen videos of it. I never want to play it. Anyway, though, just so you know, my dad likes collecting wrestling figures, and I collect Power Rangers.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, what we said we would do is talk about any purchases or purchase of the week, month, or recent times we would talk about, and that could be a game, that could be a figure of some sort, or just something interesting that you've come across. A bit like show and tell for the podcast, but it's about changing it up and letting people know what we bought. So, Brody, what have you bought? What have you got given?
I was going to let you go first because since I went first in the last 2 top 5 episodes, I was going to let you go first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
I'll go first. And actually, I bought a rather nice game, which was missing the manual, but I got it later on. It's Zelda Phantom Hourglass on the DS, right? Lovely to find it in a charity shop. Missing the manual, got the manual, put the manual in. It's janky. I played it on the DS. You have to use a stylus to play it, right?
Yes, really.
It's such a weird game. I had it back in the day. I never finished it. I'm going to finish it this time, right? But it looks lovely. It's nice to have it on the shelf, isn't it? It's got some nice artwork, I think, on the cover. I think it's the Wind Waker style Link, so it's nice. And I remember having it back in the day and loving it. So stay tuned. I'll tell you whether I love it or not.
Cool.
So what's your thing? Where are you going?
I just want to grab it. You're going to show a picture of it anyway on the screen. Anyway, though, I got it with my Christmas money.
Okay, you did.
It is a Lightning Collection Power Rangers I got from a shop.
I think we can say what shop.
Yeah.
I think we are allowed to advertise shops on here.
Okay.
And I think he would be respectful if we didn't. But he's called Rudy, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he runs Retro Mania
Yeah.
in Kettering.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he has some really great stuff and always has some really good Power Rangers in there.
And I would recommend going there.
Yeah.
And some wrestling figures. Anyway, though, this is a Mighty Morphin Metallic Yellow Ranger, or it says Yellow Ranger, but I believe it's, or is it Trini, or is it the other one? I think it might be the other one, actually. The other Yellow Ranger.
Oh, yeah, the other one, maybe.
I think it's the other one.
We'd have to double check that. But it's the Yellow Ranger.
Yeah. So, keeping this in box for definite.
Yeah, you have kept it in the box as well.
So, it's got a cool ball of energy.
Yeah.
The Power Rangers gun. The little dagger. Yellow dagger. With the thing to keep it in. The Ranger head and the non-Ranger head. And spare hands.
And it was reasonably priced as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We didn't talk about the one I picked up, but mine was £15, which isn't bad for that game. And yours, that there, I think was what? £20?
£20, yes.
Which for a figure isn't bad these days.
These are supposed to be sold for £30 these, actually. Yeah. So, I got 3 of these, but this is probably my favourite one. This is the one I've been looking at the most. It's, cool part is, all of them have a regular box. But this one, the figure is shiny itself, and the box, it's actually a shiny Ranger.
It's got like glittery bits on it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's really nice. That's really nice. I will put a picture up on screen if you're watching on YouTube. If you're listening to this, then you can't see it. But if you come and watch it on YouTube, then you'll be able to see it. But yeah, effectively, it's the Lightning Collection Yellow Power Ranger, and looks splendid.
Yeah.
Hope that's nice for everybody to think what we've been buying. I think that's a nice section to have into the podcast, don't you?
Yeah.
And I think this has been different, this podcast. I think rather than talking about one game, I think people would be interested to know what we liked about Mario and the games that are different, you know, from both of us. It's nice because at the moment I've got this year, my work calendar that I've got at work is a Mario calendar. I've got a retro gamer. It's really nice. And this month, I think it is Super Mario Bros. 3. I'm going to go and play that now. Right. Actually, no. Got to go for a swim first and sort out the washing machine, haven't we? But after we've done that, we've got rid of those fishes. Yeah, I hate it. I hate Mario underwater. No game. Mario should not swim.
Well, do you want it to be like Dizzy then?
Or he drowns.
The water, he instantly drowns.
Instantly drowns. Yeah, Dizzy was annoying for drowning. So was Sonic.
Actually, haven't watched the first episode. I would recommend watching it. I mean, we don't have the cartoon cell. Of course, we just started out at this time. That was our first ever episode, Dizzy, we talked about.
It was,
so.
yeah, and it's actually one of our most popular episodes.
Yeah, 94 views.
Which is crazy,
from the
isn't
time
it?
of refilming this.
I mean, we know we're not getting thousands of views. We don't do it for that. We do this for the love of it, right? We do it because we enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
But it's nice to see when we have videos that actually have more views like that. I think Dizzy is popular because there isn't a lot out there. Videos where anybody will watch that. Whereas we're talking Mario today. There's going to be lots of Mario videos out there, but I recommend listening to us talk absolute nonsense about Mario for a good half an hour. And we came to the same conclusion.
How long is this going, actually?
We're now at 40 minutes. That may or may not
That's
be different,
our longest episode.
depending on how I edit it. But
Yeah.
we edit it now. We do the editing together.
Yeah. And that's why it takes us longer to edit it, because I make you do extra stuff.
You do make me do extra stuff, but that is absolutely fine. We enjoy that. So we will get this out.
Anyway, though, I have
When we
a
can.
very special thing I want to say we're doing for the next episode.
Go on.
It's not a top 5,
Well, it should be.
but it's not a single subject still.
Okay. So you're changing the format again. Go
I'm
on.
doing something really cool. I feel like people like it when we do something new.
Okay.
So we are doing a King of Games tournament and games list. There will be first to win 4 games wins the thing. Me and Dad will have played games and we'll talk about it and see who is the King of Games.
The King of Games. I don't quite understand what you mean by this.
Let me
But you can explain it off screen. We will do the King of Games. Absolutely. You tell me how you want to do it. And we'll
It's going
work
to
out
take
the
a bit longer
podcast.
to get us doing it because it requires playing multiple games, like 2-player games, against each other, and you get to choose each time. And
Is it effectively a tournament? Are we basically
yeah, and
battling
the first
each
who
other?
gets to 4 wins will be crowned the Game Select King of Games.
And then are we just talking about it then?
Yeah, and we're going to be talking about what happened, and in the end they'll figure out, and we'll tell them each of it separately, each game we played, and then eventually they'll learn who became the King of Games!
I think that'll be good because then at least we can talk about
Multiple games.
each of the games, what went well in my strategy and thinking. Absolutely.
Or my strategy.
Well, I'll win, so I mean, it's quite obvious I'm going to win already, isn't it? Like, can you get off me, please, leave me alone. You're going to hurt me.
Do it. I'll step on your foot in a second.
No, don't step on my foot. Anyway, my feet are big,
And
so don't step on my feet.
okay.
Right. Anything else you want to say before we go?
Anything else? Really?
No, you've already hijacked the next episode, so now we've got to do the King of Games. I'm up for it, but you know I'm going to win. You absolutely know it's my turn to win.
Not with my plan. I realise there's multiple ways.
Well, only if you pick the games. I mean, surely it should be. I should pick some of them.
Yeah, so I pick one, you pick one, I pick one, you pick one.
Perfect. That basically means you're playing Mortal Kombat.
I'm not playing that.
Okay, we'll see what he plays. It'll have to be age appropriate. Yes, that's fine.
Oh, by the way, I have a devilish plan of one of the games.
I think I've already thought what this devilish plan's going to be. If you mention the devil, you're clearly going to talk about Cuphead, yeah? We'll see, everyone. Take care.
It'll be who complete the level faster. Will probably be you.
Bye.
The easiest level, the first level.
Bye, everyone.
The 3.
He's still talking.
But anyway, though, bye.
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 Game Select, a Father and Son podcast.